we've been going up through the chakra system, and now we've reached the last of our main chakras, which is the crown chakra. And the crown chakra rests about an inch above the crown of our head. And it's our center of connection to the divine, to source, to the universe or God or whoever that higher power is to you. You know, whatever resonates with you, that's the most important thing. But it's that connection to something bigger than ourselves, something outside of ourselves. And when we're balanced here, we really feel not only that connection to the divine, but we feel that oneness that we have with all other living beings, and which is so important right now, right? Obviously, we're all very separated physically, so really remembering that energetic connection that we all share, that we all do come from the same source, super important to remember right now. And what I think is super beautiful about this too is that when we recognize our oneness, when we recognize our connection to the divine, we then realize that we are actually all divine beings. And that means that we really are capable of creating the life that we desire. We're able to bring into our lives anything that we really can think of, right? And I've talked about this before, but anything that comes into our minds, it is a divine idea. It is not like a coincidence that you want something in your life or a type of relationship or a type of career path or whatever. Like that comes from source, and there's a reason that you want to call that in. So just with this, like really recognizing the power that you do hold within this physical body, right? But also in your soul, and you can bring that power to life here. So we're going to start today with a little bit of breath work just to start to balance out everything out, to help us get really present and connected to our bodies, and to begin to connect with that source energy a little bit more. And then we'll go into our vinyasa flow, and then we're going to end with a little meditation today. So find a comfortable seat. And we're going to begin with Nadi Shodhana. So you'll take left palm face up on your left thigh. Take your peace fingers to your third eye, your thumb to your right nostril, and your ring finger to your left nostril. Go ahead and close down your eyes. And take a big full breath in. Fill up all the way. And then take a big open mouth exhale. Go. One more like that. Inhale to fill. Exhale, sigh it out. Plug your right nostril with your thumb. Take a full breath in through your left nostril. Breathe in all the way, and then hold the breath in at the top for a count of 3. If you're pregnant, you won't hold it. You'll just breathe out automatically. At the count of 3, plug your left nostril, exhale out of your right. Get all the breath out and then hold empty for 3, 2, 1. Now inhale right. Hold at the top for 3, 2, plug your right, exhale out of your left. Hold empty at the bottom for 3, 2, that's 1 round. Inhale left. Hold. Plug left, exhale right. Hold. Inhale right. Hold. Plug right, exhale left. Hold empty. Go through that 3 more times. So 3 more full rounds. Inhale left. Hold. Plug left, exhale right. Hold. Inhale right. Hold. Plug right, exhale left. Hold empty. And do the last 2 rounds on your own. Exhale out of your left nostril. Keep the eyes closed. Take both palms face up in your lap. Breathe in and out through both nostrils. And feel that clear flow of breath in and out. Infusing your body with that life force energy, that breath, that prana. Feel the energy moving through you. Feel the energy at the crown of your head. Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out of the nose. Resting the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth so there's a slight constriction in the back of your throat. The breath is textured and your exhales are audible. You can hear them. And see if you can keep that awareness, that connection with your breath. We're going to make our way to a tabletop position. So find your way to your hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Tuck your toes under, get a nice little stretch in the feet, and then inhale, come into your cow pose, belly down, heart forward. Exhale, cat, press into the earth and round your spine. Just 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale back to your neutral spine. Float your right leg back. Flex the toes towards the earth. Feel your glutes strengthening as they lift that right leg higher. Breathe in here. Exhale, knee to nose, belly in, round your spine. 2 more like that. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, round and curl. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Pause here, push into the earth. Float your left knee, hover it 1 inch above the ground. Hold, feel your belly working. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged down dog. Bend your right knee and stack your right hip over your left. Keep driving down through your right hand. You can circle the knee and ankle a couple of times in each direction. Just feel everything opening up. When you're ready, come back to 3-legged down dog. So just lift your right leg high, push into the earth, feel the energy flowing towards the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, press into the ground and then lightly step your foot between your hands. Tap your back knee down, touch your fingertips, lift your heart. That right knee is stacked over your ankle, and then you'll start to straighten out your right leg, come into a half split. Now you may not have props, so that's okay, but try to If you need to, keep a little bend in the knee. Keep a nice long spine and feel the hamstrings as well as that outer right hip opening up. Take a few breaths there. Good. Keep breathing. You guys can see me a little bit better now. And then you're going to begin to bend into your right knee. Look forward, lift your back knee up and step your left foot to the top of the mat. Feet hips width distance apart. Bend your knees a lot so your belly is supported by your thighs. And take a ragdoll here. Slide pinky fingers into opposite elbow creases. Shake your head out, sway side to side. And then release your hands to the ground. Slide your fingertips up your shins till you find a flat back. Draw your shoulder blades together. And then exhale, fold and release. With your flat back, rise to stand, palms touch. Find a steeple mudra. So interlace your fingers and then point your index fingers up. We'll take a breath in here. Strong legs on your exhale. Press down through your left foot as you reach up and over to the right. Find that big side stretch in the left side body. Okay, so you're really lengthening, lifting up, belly and thighs are strong. Inhale to center. Exhale up and over to the left. Gently press the hips to the right as you ground out through your right foot. I like to think of lightly pulling the right hand with the left hand. Feel all of that lengthening. Inhale to center. Exhale, release. Cactus your arms and open up your heart. Anubitasana. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, dive forward with the flat back. Fold all the way, hands to the ground. Take your halfway lift. And step back to your plank position. Pause here, press into the earth. Get really strong through your belly, through your thighs. Push into the ground so you feel the upper back dome up. And then you'll shift forward. Slowly lower all the way down to your belly. You can always use your knees to do that. Take the palms next to your ribs so the elbows are stacked over your wrists. Point your feet, rest your forehead down. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, and your palms, baby cobra. Keep pressing down through the feet. So much, your feet are on the ground, the kneecaps are lifting. Feel the back strengthening. Inhale, long neck. Exhale, release. Do that 2 more times with the breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. That long line of energy from the root to the crown. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Press up to tabletop. And take a couple of breaths here. Settling in, spreading your fingers wide. Belly in, and when you're ready, straighten your left leg back. Flex the toes towards the ground. Inhale to lift higher. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine, push into the earth. 2 more. Inhale, float your left leg back. Exhale, round and curl the spine, knee to nose. 1 more time. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee in towards the nose. Tuck your right toes under, hover the right knee. Push into the earth. 3-legged down dog, left leg high. Bend your left knee, stack your hips. So you're trying to point the left knee up towards the ceiling. And then you can circle the ankle, circle the knee. Get on any little snaps, crackles, and pops that you have today. And then straighten your left leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, press into the earth, round your spine. Lightly step your foot forward. Tap your back knee down and then straighten out your left leg for your half split. So find that long lower back. I like to think about tilting the tailbone up towards the sky a little bit, create a little anterior pelvic tilt. Feel the back of your left leg lengthen even more. And then you can fold over your left thigh. Stay there and breathe. Every time you inhale, lengthening. Every exhale, creating a little bit more depth. And then you'll lunge into the left leg, look forward, lift your back knee up, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, fold forward and release. Root to rise with your flat back, arms high, find that steeple mudra. And then side bend up and over to the right. Inhale to center. Side bend to the left. Inhale, rise up. Cactus your arms in Anubitasana, open up your heart. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to dive forward and fold. Lift halfway, breathe in. Step back to plank. Pause here. Okay, really press into the ground. Shift forward on your inhale. You can always tap the knees down and modify. Lower less than halfway for chaturanga. Cobra, thighs can stay down, or up dog, thighs lift. Down dog, use your belly, your ab muscles to lift those hips high. You settle into your first regular down dog. So really press through the palms, lift through the belly, and then you can pedal out your feet, sway your hips side to side, get into the calves and the hamstrings. Take about 3 more breaths there. When you're ready, settle into stillness. Okay, maybe you lower the heels down a little bit more. Maybe play with picking up your toes. Nice, long, straight spine. So if the back is rounded, bend your knees a little bit. If you feel like you're pushing back too much, you want to take that arch out of the back, knit the front ribs together. And then take a breath in, lift your right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Stay here for 3 breaths, or lower to your left forearm. Keep pressing through the left forearm so you get that nice stretch through the left shoulder. And breathe. Come back to both palms, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Lightly step your foot between your hands. Back heel stays lifted. Rise on up to your crescent lunge. Find that scoop of your lower belly. Interlace your fingers above your head and point the index fingers up, that steeple back Kali mudra. Really reaching up. Belly in, front ribs knitted together. Good. Resisting gravity, lifting away from the earth. Take a breath in here, open up the heart a little bit. Take a little back bend, lift up through your sternum. Exhale, warrior 2, open on up. So find a heel to arch alignment. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see me, but that right foot is forward. The back toes are very slightly turned in, so the pinky toe edge of your back foot's parallel to the back edge of your mat. Flip your palms to face the sky. Feel that external shoulder rotation and really reach through your fingertips. Keep your back legs strong and engaged. Reverse triangle, straighten your right leg. That back hand can come to the back hip. Press the hips forward, reach up and back with your right arm. Engage your quadricep muscles so you feel them lifting away from your knees. And then rise on up, palms face the sky again. Reach forward, shift your hips back, reach, reach, reach. Triangle, Trikonasana, shift the arms. You can rest your right hand on your right shin. Really lift through your left fingertips and rotate those bottom ribs towards the sky. You can even take the hand to the ribs. Rotate yourself manually, re-extend. If you want a more active version, open the right palm and then press the back of the right palm against the inside of your calf. If you're really open, you can always play with taking your extended triangle pose. Really catching a hold of that right big toe with the peace fingers and the thumb. Keep rotating the ribs open, strong legs. Breathe. Start to bend into your right knee, rise up. reverse warrior. You can take a half bind. Left arm behind your lower back. Sweep the right arm up and back. Keep your left leg strong. Feel that nice big side stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, frame your foot. Find a low lunge. Step back to your plank. Shift forward on your breath in. Chaturanga. Lower less than halfway, or you can use your knees. Lift the heart, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Feel those abs working to lift the hips. Take a full breath in and out. Lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, stack your hips. If you did so on the other side, you can lower to the right forearm. Press through the right forearm, lift through the left knee, and feel that right shoulder opening up. Keep pressing through your left palm. Left leg high, three-legged down dog. Lightly step your foot between your hands. Back heel's lifted, rise on up to your crescent. Find that steeple mudra. Reach up and lift the lower belly. You can always bend the back knee a little bit. Gaze is down and forward on one unmoving point. Press through the feet as you lift through the crown of the head and the fingers. Inhale, open up the heart a little bit. Just take that back bend. Lift up out of your lower back. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Flip the palms to face up. Set up your feet. Heel to arch alignment so that left heel is in line with the arch of your right foot. Strong legs, lower belly in. Straighten your legs, reverse triangle, right hand to right hip. Manually press the hips forward. So instead of being here, I'm pressing my hips forward. You can do it either way, but for today, I want you to open up that hip a little bit more by pressing the hips forward. Keep the legs strong. Find that engagement through your thighs. And then rise up, straight legs, palms face up. Shift your hips back, reach forward, forward, forward as far as you can. Feel that stretch, and then tick-tock the arms. Again, you can take your right hand underneath your ribs. Inhale, rotate them open, re-extend. And if you want the more active variation, you can open the left palm, or if you have a lot of flexibility in your hamstrings, maybe you take the left pace fingers and thumb around the left big toe. Okay, and I'm not letting my weight dump down towards the earth. I'm lifting away from the earth the entire time. Wherever you look, it should be comfortable in your neck. So if you look up and that doesn't feel good, look straight forward or down. Start to bend into your left knee, reverse warrior. You can take that half bind. Keep tracking the left knee straight forward in line with the toes. Big side stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Back to plank, breathe in. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And breathe. Feel the energy moving down towards the crown of your head. A gentle inversion, also bringing blood flow, fresh oxygenated blood towards the brain, towards the crown. We're going to take that just like that, one time breath to movement. Go as slow as your breath leads you to go. So we're never rushing through it. Inhale your right leg high. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Inhale, right leg high. Low lunge, step your foot forward. Inhale, rise up to crescent, find that steeple mudra. Exhale, start to open up your heart. Stay here for a breath in. Warrior two on your breath out. Flip the palms to face up, reverse triangle, sweep up and back. Exhale, reach forward as far as you can, and then tick-tock your arms. Inhale, reverse warrior, take it up and back, lunge and reach. Exhale, frame your foot, low lunge. Back to plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knee, stack your hips. Inhale, lift up. Lightly step your foot between your hands. Rise on up, crescent, find your steeple mudra. Exhale, start to open up your heart. Press through the feet as you inhale. Warrior two, back heel spins flat. Palms face up, reverse triangle, sweep up and back. Exhale, reach forward. TikTok your arms. Reverse warrior, inhale, bend the knee, reach back, side stretch, and then frame your foot. Back to plank on your breath in. You can move through your vinyasa or skip it and just lift your hips high for down dog. We're gonna continue moving, right leg high. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale your leg high. Step your foot between your hands. Rise up, find your steeple mudra. Exhale, start to open your heart. Inhale here, press through the feet. Warrior two. Adding on, reverse triangle, take it up and back. We're gonna take it to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So start to bend your right knee this time. You can tense your fingertips on the earth. Keep lifting through that top hand. You can step that back foot in a little bit and then use the outer hip to lift that left leg. Flex the toes. Keep reaching through the top hand. And if you feel balanced, you can try to lift more. Maybe you get light on the right fingertips or that hand even hovers. If you have any other variations of this, you can play with that. Hard to do that and to talk. Good, keep lifting, really active through all four limbs. So press through the right foot, lift through the left. Breathe in here. On your exhale, take your left hand down, square your hips towards the ground, and then tap your left knee to your right calf. Find a little Shiva squat. So keep your right heel down. Hands can stay on the ground. Lift your left leg, again, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat, sit low. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your left leg. And find a forward fold. Big toes touch. Keep a little space between your heels. Sit your hips down and find your chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring your palms to your heart center. Breathe in. And then prayer twist to the right. Hook your left tricep on the outer right thigh. Press your right palm into your left and find that nice long spine. So try to find a little bit of that anterior pelvic tilt. If you look at your knees, make sure your knees are in line. Breathe here. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twisting. If you want to play, you can stay for 3 more breaths or start to lift the heels, palms down on the ground so the fingers point towards the right edge of the mat. We'll play with side crow. So outer right thigh can start on both triceps if you've never done this before. Look forward and then start to pick up your toes. If you're more advanced, you can walk the hands back. So just the outer right thigh is on the left triceps. That right arm hugs in like a chaturanga arm. Push into the ground and then lift the feet. And then try to breathe there for a couple of breaths. Feel your obliques working. We're eventually just gonna meet in our forward fold. You can take a little ragdoll here, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Meet with the hands to the earth, lift your heart halfway. Step or hop back through your vinyasa or skip it. We're gonna meet in downward dog. And just take a couple of breaths in your down dog. Okay, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Doing good, reconnecting with the breath, allowing the heartbeat to slow down for a minute. And then on your inhale, you're gonna lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips just like before. Inhale your left leg high. Lightly step your foot between your hands. Rise on up to crescent, find that steeple mudra. Start to open up your heart. Take a breath in. Warrior two, open up. Palms face up, reverse triangle, inhale. This time on your exhale, bend into your left knee, spread the arms wide, active through all 10 fingertips. Tense your left fingertips, drag that back foot in, and then lift. So I'm trying to stack my right hip and shoulder over my left hip and shoulder. Right heel's in line with the right hip, and then I'm using that hip to lift. Okay, again, you can play getting light on the left fingertips or hovering them. Wherever you are, you're breathing deeply. Gaze is down unless you feel really balanced, then you can play with looking up towards the sky. Makes it a lot harder. Take one more breath here. Right hand down, tap right knee to left calf, find your little Shiva squat. So you're gonna feel that outer left hip strengthening. Lift your right leg high, fold over your left leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Press through the left heel. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale to lift up. Forward fold, big toes touch. A little space in the heels. You can always have the feet separated if you have lower back tightness. Come on up, find your chair pose. Bring your palms to your heart, sit back and down, twist to the left. Use the oblique muscles to twist your body. Hook right triceps on the outer left thigh. And then press left palm down into the right. Notice if that right hip's coming forward. Try to bring it back. And then you can stay, or again, you can play with your arm balance. I'll mirror you guys. Heels up, palms down. Walk the palms back if you're taking the fullest variation. Outer left thigh on the right triceps. Otherwise, again, you can use both of the arms to hold that leg. All right, and if you're new to this, you don't have to actually pick up the feet. You can even just play with shifting, lifting one foot, maybe getting light on the other one, hugging those heels in towards your booty. Eventually, we're going to be back in that forward fold. Come into our gorilla pose, Headstand. So press the tops of your hands on your mat so your fingers are pointing towards your body. Then step your toes all the way to your wrists. Lift your heart halfway, find a nice long spine. And then bend the elbows out to the sides and drape yourself over your legs. Shake it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the knees as much as you need to here. The legs don't need to be straight. In fact, when you're in a forward fold, the deeper the bend you have in your knees, the more your lower back's going to get a release. So a lot of people have lower back tightness. If that's you, don't try to walk the legs up. Keep them bent. You're still going to get a nice opening through the hamstrings, even with the legs bent. Release the hands. Lift halfway. Step back to plank. Again, you can go through your chaturanga, or you can just lift the hips up, come to your downward dog. Breathe in here and out. Lift your right leg high. Bring your right knee to your right triceps and then lightly step your right foot outside of your right hand. Tap your back knee down. Spin to the pinky toe edge of your right foot, and you can take that right hand to your inner thigh. Lightly press it open, look over your right shoulder. Just feel the groin, feel the outer hip. Feel the front of the left hip. You can stay or reach your right arm back. Use your left hamstrings to curl that leg up and catch the foot. Take a little quad stretch. You can stay there. If you want to deepen it, you can roll your right shoulder down. Wherever you've chosen to go, make sure you're able to breathe. And that breath is smooth. You're not shaking, you're not straining. Soften your face. Inhale. And exhale. You have the foot, gently release, both hands inside of your right foot. Tuck your back toes under, flatten your right foot, and then we're gonna find what I call a funky half split. So just like we did at the beginning of practice, we're gonna straighten the right leg, except this time our hands are inside of our right leg. The right leg is kind of angled out at a 45-degree angle. Find your flat back, try to find that little anterior pelvic tilt there. Feel that lengthening along the back of the right leg. And then from there you can fold. Reach forward through the crown of your head. Feel that long line of energy from the base of your spine through the crown of your head. Now, if you know that you're more open and you want to take this to a funky full split, you're going to slide your right heel towards the top right edge of your mat. Keep the hands inside of your right foot. And this way actually makes it a little bit easier for us to keep our hips in a closed, straight position rather than opening them up to try to get really low. Okay, back toes can stay tucked or you can untuck them, whatever feels better in your body. If you want to frame the right leg, you can just keep it angled out. Breathe. Two more rounds of breath. And then you're going to slide your right heel back. Come back to that little funky half split. Bend into the right knee and just heel toe your right foot across. Come into your pigeon. Open up the knee, flex your right toes back towards the shin, and then point your left toes straight back. From here, lift your heart, lengthen the spine, and then fold over your right leg. If you have any knee pain or discomfort, what I've been offering for you guys the last couple weeks, instead of pigeon, just sit onto the right hip, bend the back knee, so you have like 45 to 90 degree angles in both knees, and then you can come to your right forearm and straighten out your left arm. So you should still feel that outer right hip opening, but without putting any pinching or pressure on that knee joint. And take some deep breaths into the hips. And with every breath in, fill the ribs. Create that space. With every exhale, soften, surrender, relax. Slowly rise up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under, three-legged down dog. Lift your right leg high. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Now you can stay here, just shake out the leg, let the blood flow back in. If you want to play with wild thing, look underneath your left armpit for your right toes. Spin your left heel down, slowly flip over. Lift your right hand off the earth. And then lift the heart, open on up. You can circle your right arm back and around a few times. Go each direction. You're ready to get really slow. Use your core. Flip over, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and out. Left leg lifts high, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hips. Inhale, lift left leg high. Tap your left knee towards your left triceps. Lightly step your foot outside of your hand. Tap your back knee down. Heel toe the left foot forward and out, so the ankle is slightly in front of your knee. Start to press the left thigh open and spin to the pinky toe edge of your left foot. Again, you can stay here or sweep that left arm back. Use your right hamstrings to curl the heel up towards your booty, and then see if you can capture the pinky toe edge or the top of your right foot. You can stay there, deepen the stretch. Roll your left shoulder down. And regardless of which variation you're in, if you continue to lift the lower belly up and in, you're going to feel that deepening of that stretch across the front of the right hip, down into the quadriceps muscles. Gently release the foot if you have it. Both hands inside of your left foot. Find that funky half split. Straighten your left leg. So hands are inside of the leg this time. That left leg is angled out at a 45-degree. Find that lengthening through your lower back. Reach through the crown of your head. And then you can walk the hands forward a bit more and fold. Remember, it's okay to have a bend in your knee. All right? All of our bodies are different. If you have tight hamstrings, which a lot of people do, it's okay to bend that knee. You're still going to get the stretch. If you took it to your funky full split on the other side, slide that left heel towards the top left edge of your mat. Hands can stay inside of the leg for a moment. Square your hips off. And then as long as you keep that leg angled, you can always keep that left hand outside of the thigh. Back toes are tucked or untucked. It's up to you. And take 5 full breaths here. When you're ready to come out, slide the left foot back. Okay, bend into your left knee. Heel toe your left foot towards the right side of your mat. Set the shin down and flex your left toes back towards the shin. Point your right toes straight back behind you. Square your hips off. And when you're ready with that long spine, fold forward over your left thigh. Again, if it's uncomfortable in the knee, sit onto your left hip. You can bend that right knee, flex both feet, lower to your left forearm if that feels good, and then you can extend the right arm out. You can always stay up on both hands as well. Make sure wherever you go, you're breathing. That nice fluid breath. See if you can slow your inhales for a count of 5. Slow your exhales for a count of 5. When you're ready, come on up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under. Left leg high, lift it up. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Remember, you can stay here, you can shake it out. If you want to play with Wild Thing, be mindful of your shoulders. Step the left foot behind you as you spin the right heel down. Open up your heart. You can circle that left arm around a couple of times in each direction. Reach forward, settle into stillness. And then when you're ready, take it really slow. Back over, last down dog of our practice. Take a full breath in. And out. 3 more breaths right there. Inhale through your nose. Take an open mouth exhale. Good. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more. Inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Tap your knees down. We're going to start to make our way onto our backs. But before we go there, we're going to take one more inversion, okay? I'm going to show you guys our way into a supported headstand. If you've never done a headstand in your life, I want you to just be really, really careful, especially if you're at home, especially if you're alone. If you're doing this with a friend, you can kind of help each other out, spot each other if you're comfortable with that. Otherwise, I'm going to show you where you can just hold it, get that nice inversion without, risking anything. So option 1 is to take dolphin. So coming onto the forearms, tuck the toes under, lift your hips up, walk your toes towards your elbows as close as you can. So try to stack your hips over your shoulders. Push into the ground and let your head hang heavy there. All right, that's gonna allow the blood to flow towards the brain. It's gonna allow the energy to flow towards the crown. If you wanna take it a step further, interlace the fingers. Okay, bring the heels of the palms together and then point your pinky fingers out. Okay, this gives you the most base of support. So from here, crown of the head is on the ground. Crown of the head's on the ground, but most of the weight is in your forearms. You're not dumping weight onto your head. So from here, same thing as with dolphin, walk the feet in as close as you can so the hips stack over the shoulders. If you start to get light on your toes, you can play with lifting one leg into the chest and then the other and see if you can balance there. From there, if you're balanced, you can straighten the legs up and come into your headstand. Don't kick the wall. But yeah, one step at a time, okay? So you can stay here. You can try bringing one foot in, getting light on the other toes, really press through the forearms, and then do that on the other side. Okay, if you can hold both legs into your chest and hold that, then you can start to straighten the legs. You never ever want to actually throw your body into a headstand, okay? You don't want to kick up, you want to hover the feet in and slowly lift them up. When you're all done, you'll just find an embryo's pose, thighs together, forehead on the mat or a pillow, and arms back alongside your body. Rock your forehead side to side. Take a few deep breaths into your back. Let everything go. When you're ready, you're gonna take the hands under your shoulders, lift your heart, sit off onto your hips, sweep the legs out in front of you. Okay, bend your knees, reach forward, sit up tall, and then tuck the lower belly in as you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Take your palms face down and slide your heels back towards your fingertips, feet hips width distance apart, toes point straight ahead. On an inhale, you're going to slowly lift your hips up, come into your bridge pose. You can create little robot arms, press through the triceps, draw your shoulder blades together, and then again, find that little scoop of the belly, lifting through your inner thighs. If you want more opening across the chest, interlace the fingers, shimmy your shoulder blades together. If you want to take it to your full wheel, okay, only go here if this is already a part of your practice. Palms face down, elbows point straight up, and then press into your palms. Try to press your chest towards the top of the wall behind you, working towards bringing the biceps in line with your ears, working towards straightening your legs, and breathe. Chin to chest from wherever you are. Roll down one vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees into your chest, give them a little squeeze and rock side to side. Breathing out, releasing any excess heat. Now keep your right thigh into your chest, lengthen your left leg long, breathe in, flex the feet. Exhale, take a supine twist, cross your right leg over your body, reach your right arm out to the side. You can cactus it or straighten it. Look up or over your right shoulder and then just close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat slowing down. Keep that connection to your breath. But you can allow the breath to get a little bit lighter. Roll onto your back on an inhale, hug both knees in. Straighten your right leg, hug your left thigh in. Flex your feet, breathe in. Exhale, twist. Left leg across the body, left arm to the side. You can look to the left, just make sure it feels good in your neck. And breathe. Inhale, hug your knees in. Give them a little squeeze. Take a happy baby. If you have a plow pose in your practice and you want to take it there, you can. I'm not going to go through that with you guys, just out of safety. So if you have a practice, especially if you've been practicing with me in person for a while and you know you have a healthy neck, you're welcome to take plow. Otherwise, happy baby, catch the feet, ankles, or even the backs of the thighs. Make sure your sacrum stays pressing down. Just feel your hips opening up. Rounding down through your sacrum, maybe rocking side to side. You can play with a little ninja baby, straighten out one leg, and then the other. We encourage ninja noises if you're home alone, or if you're with a friend, who cares? Have fun with it. Yoga doesn't always have to be super serious. When you're ready, you're gonna hug the knees in, give them a little squeeze. Hands come behind the thighs and go ahead and rock on up to a seat. So find a comfortable seat. You can sit on a pillow or a block if you have one. That way your knees are waterfalling down from your hips so that your lower back's not rounded. It can be nice and straight. And take a moment there. Take your palms face up on your thighs. Take a Gyan Mudra. So index fingers touch the center of the thumbs, and the other 3 fingers are just falling open. When you're ready, go ahead, close down your eyes. Take a big breath in here. Open mouth, exhale. Slow the breath. Find a nice natural flow of breath in and out. Feel that long line of energy from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Lift your chest a little bit. Slightly tilt your chin down and feel that lengthening through the back of the neck. And feel the energy flowing, again, from the base of the spine to the crown, along the Sushumna Nadi, which is our main energy channel. And feel that flow of energy all the way up to the crown of the head. And at the crown of the head, I want you to begin to visualize a closed up lotus flower. So a lotus flower bud that has not yet bloomed. And visualize this lotus flower as a vibrant, glowing, golden white color. And I want you to imagine yourself slowly peeling open one petal at a time. And as you open up each petal, with each opening petal, feel that sense of oneness. Feel that deep connection to all other living beings, to other humans, animals, plants, our Mother Earth. Slowly peeling open one petal at a time. Feeling that deep connection to Source, to the universe, to Spirit. Now visualize that the flower is all the way open, just floating an inch above the crown of your head. A beautiful golden white glowing lotus flower. And repeat to yourself the mantra, I am a divine being. As you inhale, I am. As you exhale, a divine being. I am a divine being. And continue repeating that to yourself as we sit here in stillness together for a couple more minutes. And slowly begin to deepen your breath. Find gratitude for this beautiful connection that we all share. Call to mind a couple ways that you can make sure to connect with others today. And those can be other people, those can be animals, those can be plants, those can be Mother Earth. How can you find a little bit more connection today? Let's take a big breath in all together. Fill up. Big breath out. Seal your palms together. Guide your thumbs to your third eye. And bowing forward with love, light, and gratitude from my heart to yours. Namaste.